This week at my first Energy and Mines Ministers Conference, I had the opportunity to continue building strong relationships with provincial, territorial counterparts and highlight Canadian innovation and push forward shared priorities, including economic reconciliation. Investments such as those we are announcing today and partnerships like the one the government of Prince Edward Island with the government of Prince Edward Island and how we transform potential progress into make Canada an economic powerhouse. I'm honored to once again stand alongside Gilles Arsenault. He's sitting beside Gilles Arsenault, Prince Edward Island's Minister of Environment, Energy and Climate Action.
Boring!
And First Nations industry and utility partners from across the Maritime provinces as we make investments that support local innovation and affordable energy bills while ensuring stronger, more secure energy future for all Canadians. Today's meeting in Charlottetown reinforces to me that this is the most united I have seen our country in my lifetime. For the first time in a long time, you have 13 jurisdictions plus the federal government rowing in the same direction with the same goal. And given the letter we saw from the President of the United States last night, it's hard to overstate how important this is. So what's the goal? Well, it's two things. To make Canada a clean and conventional energy superpower, and to build the strongest, most inclusive economy in the G7. And as our Prime Minister has said, we are living through a hinge moment in our history. Around the globe, economies are shifting. Markets are in flux. Tariffs from our southern neighbor threaten Canadian industry and Canadian jobs, from fisheries to sawmills to auto plants to oil rigs and beyond. We did not choose this trade war, but we will win this trade war. And by winning, we will create a new era of energy prosperity where the rising tide lifts all boats, and where energy transition is opportunity. There are inspiring success stories right here in Prince Edward Island. The federal government's oil to heat pump affordability program in partnership with PEI has seen incredible results, the best in the country. In fact, nearly 7,000 low and median income islanders have already received new electric heat pumps and begun to save money, reduce their carbon footprint, and have a more comfortable home. In fact, demand was so high the last month, Prince Edward Island reached its intake targets ahead of schedule for the program. That tells us something. When solutions are affordable and practical, they are in demand. And Islanders have shown national leadership in this regard. Building on successes like these that matched good policy, good economics, and good outcomes for Canadians, I'm proud today to announce $16 million in federal funding for new energy projects here in the Maritime provinces. These investments will help transform this region into an engine of sustainable energy innovation. They are driving growth, supporting good local jobs, driving down family energy bills, and solidifying Canada's position as an energy superpower on the global stage, so we can remain autonomous, secure, and prosperous. Here on the island, Maritime Electric's grid modernization program will harness a $2 million investment to demonstrate state-of-the-art smart grid integration across Charlottetown, proving that a city like this one can be a leader on the Canadian energy map. In Nova Scotia, we're investing $6 million in Nova Scotia Power's Advanced Distribution Grid Management Project, modernizing the distribution network with leading-edge smart grid technologies. This means cleaner, more reliable energy for homes and businesses, and a grid that is ready for the future as demand grows. Halifax's Dalhousie University will receive just over $700,000 to develop potential policies and regulations to better support offshore carbon storage, paving the way for innovation that will help offshore energy reduce emissions. We are also investing $875,000 in Antigonish, which will help the Alternative Resource Energy Authority link end-user demand with local renewable power, saving costs and maximizing energy use. And in St. John, New Brunswick, another $5.25 million will be allocated to help St. John Energy launch the Advanced Digital Distribution System Operator, which will deliver cost savings and improved service and reliability to customers in St. John. The final project I'm announcing today highlights a core value of this federal government: the inclusion and leadership of Indigenous peoples in energy. The government is proud to partner with Millbrook First Nation on a commitment of $1 million to build a solar farm near Truro, breathing new life into the repurposed industrial lands while ensuring equity ownership and economic opportunity stays in Indigenous hands. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a time to build, to think big, to come together. As we speak, we are shaping an energy future that is clean and conventional, inclusive and competitive, regional and national. One that drives productivity, attracts investment, and creates prosperity across every province and territory. One that ensures that although we did not ask for this trade war, we will win this trade war. Thank you.